My name is Caitlin. I am a PhD candidate with Cork School of Music and Advanced CRT, Centre for Research Training. My project title is Here We Go, Accessible Augmented Audio Experiences in Cultural Heritage for people who are blind or visually impaired, which I know is a mouthful, so I'll break it down a little bit. So essentially what I'm doing is I'm using sound design and extended reality tools to make cultural heritage, more specifically rural cultural heritage, more accessible to people who are blind or visually impaired. There were a few reasons that I was drawn to do my research here in CSM. I knew that at some point I wanted to do research, but it hadn't really occurred to me that I could do it here until I actually had a conversation with one of my now supervisors about it. And I started kind of looking at different research topics and stuff, and I can't really imagine doing it anywhere else. CSM has been my home for years. I did my undergrad here, and everyone has always been very supportive and engages with each other's work in a way that I haven't really seen in the same way in other institutes. So it was kind of a no-brainer for me when I knew that it was an option.
I'm Dr. Andy Ingemels, and I am a lecturer here at Cork School of Music. I teach composition, and I'm also involved with a lot of the master's students here who are studying computer music and other master's students studying composition. But the main thing that they're all involved in is artistic research. The kind of research activity that I supervise is artistic research in music composition. This can also include people who are interested in more performative forms of research and things like performance art as well. Got lots of cool initiatives going on at the School of Music, one of which is the Inclusive Music Ensemble. We've got students who are involved in writing music for this ensemble, and this ensemble includes students at the School of Music, as well as students who come in from Cope Foundation and who have physical or intellectual disabilities. And the idea is to get a group of people playing music together and to research ways in which we can work together as a contemporary music ensemble. The key thing that students who are engaged in artistic research do is they situate their practice within a critical discourse, and they critically reflect upon their practice. So perhaps not every piece of music they make, every performance they make is going to be a masterpiece, but the idea is that you take the performance that you do, you reflect upon it, you situate it within a discourse, and you use it as a springboard for your next idea or your next experiment. So it really is about kind of blue sky research, thinking about your idea, honing your ideas, and then using it as a springboard for further investigation and further questions about what music can be, what art can be, what performance can be. Research can take many different forms in the university. It could be a scientific or technological approach to making music in new ways, or it could be more of an artistic approach, approaching gallery arts or installation, or a more performance-based approach, or it could even be new ways of composing music for different groups of people and for different members of society. So whatever idea that you have, what you need to do is get in touch with all of the different experts that are here at the School of Music. You can find information about them on our website and on their personal websites. Send them emails, get a conversation going so that you can hone your idea, write as a proposal, and really get as excited about your research project.
Definitely talk to lecturers, talk to people that you're comfortable with in here, kind of bounce ideas off people. If you can get in touch with people that you know are already doing research in here, I would recommend that. Also make sure that you are interested in what you want to do, because it is a big commitment. The only other advice that I could give to students is maybe talk with your supervisors or potential supervisors about funding opportunities in CSM. Everyone here has like so much knowledge to give and to point you in the right direction, or to point you in the direction of people who can point you in the right direction. My own funding comes from Advanced CRT, which, as I mentioned earlier, it's a Centre for Research Training. So basically a big part of what I do is about training me for industry, but that's specifically my path. That's not necessarily the path that you might want to take here. So definitely investigate different options with the people in here already.
If you're interested in engaging in artistic research in composition or performance or any kind of experimental approach to music, then do get in touch with us via the website.